Hi, welcome to Mr. Otter Studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make this awesome 8-point ninja star. Not only is it a ninja star, but it's actually a ninja star that transforms. So this very simple, mild looking shape ends up looking like this very dangerous shape. I need to thank Gwen for showing me how to make this project last week, and I hope I can teach it as well as she did. To make the ninja star, you need 8 squares. To make 8 squares, I'm just going to use 2 pieces of paper. So take your 2 pieces of paper, overlap them, and then what you're going to do is make a triangle. Making sure this is all aligned, and then I can press this side down. So you have a triangle here, a rectangle here. Cut the rectangle off. Now we have 2 squares. Overlap your papers, keep them overlapped. Fold them in half in this direction. And then fold them in half this direction. So we've made an X in the middle. We're just going to cut out those squares. Now we have 8 squares. All right, we are going to repeat this step with all 8 squares. So watch closely. You want to make a triangle by folding it over. Press it so that it stays in the shape of a triangle. Then do the same thing on the other side. So we've created an X in the middle of our paper. Then we want to fold it in half. So now we have an X with a line through it. After you do that, it's really simple. It's almost like we're making an airplane. So we're going to bring these corners into the middle. And you want to make sure you don't overlap these 2 pieces, or else it's hard to transform this. So it's better to leave a gap than to overlap. Once you fold those 2 pieces, you're going to fold them in towards themselves. So we have this shape. Now watch, this is the trick. So we have our triangles on the inside, and now what we want to do, I'm going to flip it over. So here's the back, here's the front, these sides are folded under, and I'm going to push this triangle in. This is called a reverse fold. So we want to just bring this triangle now into the shape so that the side looks like this. So we have a triangle on the top and just a point on the other side. That's closed. So closed triangle, closed point. So think of it as this being the top, where we have this closed triangle and this point, and this being the bottom with all of our folded pieces in it. So the bottom and the top. And repeat that step 7 more times so we have 8 of these pieces. All right, let me show you how to put these pieces together. So grab 2 of your pieces. Make sure that they are both going in the same direction. So I'm going to call this side the top. I'm going to call this side the bottom. So look down at them, make sure they're in this shape. And then we're going to pinch this one together and fit it right in here. So let me turn it to the side so you can see what this looks like. So I'm fitting it right in this space right here. And I'm lining it up. So I don't want this to poke out too much. I want it to line up. But then you see these 2 little pieces that are poking over. You're going to fold those 2 pieces in to this piece. And this is what hooks them together. So you can see I've just folded them in this triangle shape, and that is how you hook all of them together. Let me show you again with my next piece. So making sure I have the top, and this is the top of this one, you see it's closed. Pushing it together because I need it to be flat to connect it, and putting it in between these 2, lining it up so that it doesn't go too far above or too far below. And then with these pieces right here, I'm attaching it by folding them in to the end of this shape right here. I'm pressing it together so that it's holding it tight. And then you keep going around and you attach all of them. And I will show you how to attach the very last piece. Take your last piece, make sure you're using the right side. Press it together. Fold it into this section just like you did before. Fold these 2 pieces that are hanging off into it. Press them together. And then we need to connect these 2 pieces. And if you look, it's actually the exact same as the other ones. So we just lift this one up, press it into the middle of that one. So did you see I just kind of push this into the middle? So I've just put this last piece, I folded it together just like the ones before it, and then I want to fold these ones in, but I want to make sure they don't overlap this middle piece. So you're just going to fold them in on the outside of that middle piece, on this outside edge and not over the middle piece, or else it won't transform. Pretty simple, right? Now once you have them all attached, you can kind of adjust things, make sure there aren't any pieces coming off. To transform it into the star shape, all you're going to do is press the sides in. And that is it. Let me know in the comments below if you have an easier way of doing this, or if there was a part that wasn't working. I know with things like this, it's a little bit harder to not have your teacher there in the room with you, but I know you can do this. This is definitely a beginning one. The only frustrating thing, at least for me, was getting these to stay together. As you can see, some of my corners come apart. So this is how you would take it apart. I hope you enjoy making these. You can make them as big or as small as you want. Have fun with this project. I hope you are enjoying your summer break if you just got out of school. Have a wonderful day. We will see you around on YouTube.